Okay, boys. First and foremost, congratulations to you both on your call up to the England Under-20 squad. I mean, when Paul calls you into his office, what were you expecting? Anything like that?
No, nothing at all like that really. We didn't really know what to expect being called in on a Monday morning. Thought it would maybe be footage from the Saturday game, maybe something that we can either of us could pick up on, but no, didn't expect that at all.
Must have been very pleasing, I suppose, to have heard that. Did it catch you? Could you believe what you'd hearing?
It took me back at first, but then, I don't really know. You don't really know what to think. I still haven't really sunk in just yet. Not until we get up there, I suppose. You've got to think about the Saturday game first against Northampton, and then go from there.
Yeah, I mean, what was your reaction then? As you say, I suppose it's not something that just sinks in, is it? It's something that I suppose until you go and meet your new teammates, I guess, and it won't really sink in at all.
No, I didn't really know what to say to him, to be honest, when he called us in. Obviously, we know we have to look at Saturday's game first and make sure we perform for that, but it's something that, I don't know, that never really sink in until, like I say, we get up there and meet who we're going to be playing with for the next week, and then you can kind of get your head around what you've actually been asked to do, which is a massive thing.
I mean, I suppose for the two of you, it caps a really big year. I mean, this time last year, you were both just about settling into the first team squad. You just made your first team debut, Matt, and Christy, you were manning the bench quite a lot. So for both of you, I suppose to start with you, Matt. I mean, I know you were talking about, in your first season, you were expecting maybe half a dozen games. So again, where this kind of pushes you onto a next level now, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I never expected to play as many games as I did last year, and to be honest, I didn't really expect to be such a key figure in the squad this year and be one of the players that played the most last year. And I just think it's all a bit of a whirlwind, really, and this just caps it off what an out of this world year it was. I really didn't expect to be doing half the stuff I've been, and this is just the icing on the cake, really.
And for you, Christy, of course, you really forced your way into the team. I mean, let's go through when you were first in the team. Your debut was against Southend. I mean, at that point, that must have been a really, really fresh, really new experience for you, and you've just gone on to, well, hopefully now down a bit of a first team place now.
Yeah, definitely. Can't take anything for that just yet, but I'm enjoying the football at the moment. I feel like I'm in a good place with where I am at the moment. Yeah, since Southend, it's all gone very quickly. It only feels like yesterday I played Southend, and now we're here. I've got this call up, and it's a bit of a surprise, really.
And as you say, you've mentioned there, nothing to be taken for granted, but and it's all really about where you go from here, isn't it? And taking your careers, let's face it, to the next level, really, and using this as an opportunity to really try and impress on the international stage as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think you've got to just kick on now from here and just really prove a point to everyone why we have actually been selected, and prove a point to the setup when we get up there, and pay them back really for selecting us.
I mean, have you looked at some of the names of the players that have been called up to this squad in the last sort of 12 months or so? There's players from United, from Liverpool, Arsenal.
You know a few players from the under-21s league that we played in. A couple of the players for Southampton have been called up, and people through other players that and just hear little bits of what some of the bigger names in the England setup have been doing, and it's really exciting to look forward to playing with these players.
And just being selected for your country. I mean, you grow up, as everyone does, watching England, and even at youth level, though, it must be a real honour, really, to kind of get that selection.
Yes, what you can ask so yeah, it's a dream come true, really. I mean, it's something that you never really think, is ever going to come at this stage anyway in your career, and you don't really think about it, and it's more something further on in your career, and then for it to come so early, it's
every young lad's dream, isn't it?
Yeah,
play for your country.
It's nice to be doing what everyone else wants to do.
And in particular as well, it's important, isn't it? Especially for you, Christy, when you're a goalkeeper, you're not going to get selected necessarily unless you're playing games. And I suppose Exeter City's the sort of club that's given you both the opportunity, in your first years as a professional and now in your second years, that opportunity to play games.
Yeah, definitely. You've got to thank the club and the staff at the club and Tisdale for letting us go, for an instance. I mean, we got you know, we just started the season. We got 2 games, you know, Northampton and Mansfield in between whilst we go away. You know, it's nice of him to let us go really, because he doesn't have to do it, and he's put trust in us and faith in us to go there and, you know, make a name for ourselves.
And you mentioned there already, you know, the kind of backing you get from the staff, but I suppose for any young lad kind of coming through, it is a lot about your own ambitions and your own kind of hard work, but also like the support of people around you, coaches, but also your families and things as well.
Yeah, it's massive for the coaches and our families for backing us, not letting the highs get us too high, not letting the lows get us too low. And I think it's great what Tiz and Mel and Robbo last year done for us, getting us in the team and giving us opportunities to play. And I think that's what's contributed to the call up probably more than anything else, having the chance to play under a good manager and a good backing staff.
And you're obviously good friends with likes of Jamie Reid. He's gone to play for the Northern Ireland 21s, and Jake Goslin, of course. You know, he's had his international campaign with Gibraltar. I mean, you know, when you sort of see how they enjoyed their experiences and stuff of being involved in that international sort of setup, I mean, that must be something you're really looking forward to now as well. That kind of you know, seeing a few new things.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to playing with new players, getting to know a lot more people in the game of football. And Gozzy and Reedy both said that they really enjoyed their experiences out with Gibraltar and Northern Ireland. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
And as mentioned already, I suppose it is that is now perhaps a little bit of almost a wake up call for you to really, like, you know, see where you can take your careers now, because I'm sure you're both very ambitious young men who want to play at the very highest level, and of course, you know, hopefully Exeter City is that platform for you to impress with first England 2020s, and then see what kind of interest that generates in the longer term.
Yeah, exactly. It's every boy's dream. You know, you want to get, everyone dreams of playing at the higher levels in football, but you know, it's only the start. You know, you've got to go, first off, you've got to go and impress, and then you've got to come back and focus on the season, do well here first, and not get too carried away with it, and, you know, kick on from it, like I said earlier.
Absolutely. And you know, any news on your schedule yet, and when you're going to go up to St George's Park?
No, not anything yet, have we?
No, I think we go up Sunday after the Northampton game, meet up then, but that's all we know so
Game
far.
on the Friday,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You think about that game on the Friday, and then it'll be back to reality, I suppose. You know, when we play against Mansfield on the Saturday, so it'll be a bit of a whistle stop. But I'm sure, you know, it'd be great, hopefully, for one or two City fans make a journey up to Telford as well, and if you're lucky.
Yeah, that'd be unbelievable. I think, like we said before, we have to focus on this Saturday at Northampton, and then Mansfield, and obviously the week in between is an unbelievable experience that we want to learn a lot from and hopefully do well in. But obviously we need to keep our heads focused on playing for Exeter and getting through this season and doing well.
Is that one of the biggest things then about this experience, is that it's a learning curve, it's a chance to try something that's different than anything you've had before?
Yeah, definitely. I think we shouldn't get carried away with just one call up. I think if we go away and do well and get called up 2, 3, 4 times, then you can start thinking, yeah, I've done really well. But like I said, don't get carried away and just take it as an experience and just enjoy ourselves.
But as well as that, you know, you know as well as anyone what kind of talents we've got that continues to come through the camp, through the academy. With you obviously graduated at the same time, but you know, you've got players even on your tails, and you like kind of coming through, and we've had 4 young lads kind of come through our academy this year, and you'll have played with some of the even the younger boys. So I think for an Exeter City fan, possibly quite an exciting time to going to have these players kind of coming through our system.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to be noticed for us. I mean, if we're getting noticed, then it's about, you know, it's not long till the other talent that we've got at the club will get noticed. You know, it's good to see that they're looking lower down the leagues, and hopefully, you know, for the club, that the other younger lads that show a lot of promise will get seen too.
It's just for the younger lads like NJ and Watkins, just all getting time to play this year, which I think they definitely will under Tiz. And it's just, they have to just take their opportunity when it comes, and hopefully then they'll go on to bigger and better things.
And hopefully, you know, the fact that you boys have been called up kind of will be even more of an inspiration than to the young lads in our system. You know, whether it's young pros or the academy, because we've often talked about the ambitions they have of getting the first team, but be called up and to wear the 3 lions on your shirt and things, that's going to be a real a real mark of success from the football club as a whole.
Yeah, I think it's a great credit to the academy and all the staff at the academy bringing such good young players through, and the first team management as well, looking to the youth instead of looking to buy in players and looking to bring players up and give them a chance that some of them deserve. I think that's the biggest thing, the manager and staff giving us the chances that we need to make that step, to get called up like we have, or maybe even get a move like others have done. And that's what it comes down to, is just playing league games, and we're at a great club where we can do that.
And just on that, it's early doors in the season, but must be hopefully good mood in the camp in general, and optimistic about where we're moving towards this season. I know the results haven't necessarily been brilliant in the derby, but hopefully we'll push on to the next level now and get a few wins under our belt soon.
Yeah, definitely. It's a young squad, so it's all about experience really for young lads. And once we get that first win and get that feeling, the young lads will come together and they'll get used to the games. The more games we play, and we'll just we'll push on from there, and we'll be fine.
Often football is all about momentum, isn't it, really? And that one win can often turn to 2, 3, or a little run of them, can't it? So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So sort of looking for really just the first win. Calm everyone down, calm the fans down. There's no panicking. We can't wait.
Perfect. Well, I think I'll speak on behalf of everyone involved in the club, and I'll say congratulations and very best of luck.